Hello, my friends, hello, and welcome once again to stately Vaughan Manor. And it's Tag Tuesday. Roger and I actually have a tag for you on Tuesday, which is kind of unusual for us, but we do. And even more unusual is that this isn't a tag about books. It's not. It's about death. It's about death. Okay, so, you know, we'll not talk about books for one day and talk about, you know, death. Why not? Sure, that'll be fun. Okay, guys, so death. So anyway, this tag was created by Mister Morningstar, fantastic channel. The mysterious Mister Morningstar, who makes brilliant videos, usually about books, but this time about death. And they're great. They're great. They're amazing videos. And he actually tagged me in this video. So here I am finally doing this tag. Here we go. 6 questions, at the end of which, hopefully you don't die. I've seen other booktubers survive this tag, so I'll probably survive it, right? Probably the wrong person to ask, but let's go ahead and do this tag. Do you think death is a disease we can eventually cure? That's question number 1. Is death a disease that we can eventually cure? No, death is not a disease. A disease is a disorder of function in a body. It might lead to death, it might not, but it's not. Death is something entirely different. Death is, you know, can be caused by all sorts of things. It's the result of something. The result of a disease or an accident or something like that. Catastrophic injury, perhaps, that, you know, destroys you and annihilates you. And it's certainly true that maybe someday science, as it advances, can find ways to save you from just about anything. It probably will never be able to save you from everything. So, you know, you're probably going to die eventually anyway. Boy, this is a bright and happy tag already. Okay, number 2. Have you ever summoned the dead? No. Why do you even ask? What have you heard? Listen. Summon the dead. Ha! Ha ha! That's crazy. Let's get on to number 3. Number 3. Have you ever had a near-death experience? Have I almost died? Yeah, I mean, you know, you get to be as elderly as me. You've probably had some close calls. You know, I've had some, you know, near accidents, and, you know, I've crashed into things, and I fell off a building once. I mean, there are lots of things that happen to you during your life that, you know, could be, you know, dangerous, and you could nearly die occasionally. And, you know, I've had those occasions, particularly since I'm, you know, a man of adventure, and, you know, when your life is as action-packed as mine, you face death right and left. Yeah, okay, so that's question number 3. Number 4, do you want to be buried, cremated, or blasted into outer space? Why would I want any one of those things to happen? That's not... What? Oh, after I die. Well, after I die, my withered old corpse will be placed in the Vaughan tomb, the tomb of the Vaughans, out front of which will be placed a statue of me, a nice, noble statue. I'll probably have a book in my hand, probably a classic of literature, and, you know, it'll be a noble statue, and it'll be out in front of my tomb, and it'll be beautiful. I won't be around to see it. Or will I? We'll see. We'll see. That's number 4. Only a couple questions left. Getting a little nervous now. what's going to be the next question? Okay, number 5. If you could die painlessly, but come back to life after, how would you want to die? How would I want to die? I guess, I don't know, being torn apart by wild animals? Sure. I mean, it's painless, right? Wouldn't hurt a bit. And I would just reassemble. My little bits would be regurgitated from the animals and it would reassemble into me and I would come back. You know, that sounds kind of disgusting. I don't know why you think of these things. I would die in some other way. Maybe I would fall off a cliff, or I would be in a car crash which would explode in a ball of flame, or I could be, let's see, I could be killed by a vampire and come back as one of the undead. That sounds actually like the best idea. I would, because, you know, it's probably not that painful. You know, people always seem to be happy when they're bitten by vampires in the movies anyway. And even in Dracula, the book, it didn't seem that bad, frankly. So that's what I would do. I would come back as an undead vampire, and that way I could live forever. That's not creepy at all. That's awesome. So yeah. That's what I'd do. I could be in the Vampire Chronicles. Let's see. And, oh, now we're at the last question. The last question. Do you believe in demons? No, I don't believe in demons, but only because they're not real. What? Where? Oh my goodness! Demons do exist! Well, that was unsettling. This whole tag is unsettling. I'm not going to tag anybody in this tag because I think this tag's a month old and everybody's probably done it. And, yeah. This was an interesting tag. Tomorrow, well, tomorrow's Wednesday, right? So Epic Comic Book Wednesday. So exactly 3% of my regular viewers will tune in tomorrow for Epic Comic Book Wednesday. It'll be awesome. You know, you guys who aren't watching Epic Comic Book Wednesday, man, you're missing out on some exciting stuff. I'm telling you, it's always a thrill. Every Wednesday. Damn, it's exciting. Anyway, tomorrow, Epic Comic Book Wednesday. On Thursday, it's going to be part of my 500 book TBR, The Victorians. We're going to be talking about some Victorians and some of their books that I will be reading for the 500 book challenge that I am embarking on. After that, you know, who knows what the hell I'll do. You know, it's always a shocking surprise what's going on around here. Boy, they don't even know. Anyway, I will catch you next time.